It's finally happening. What's up, Killer B? Yeah. Probably do more. This. I can feel the mosquitoes biting, but I can't see them. It's very itchy. Got to hydrate. How you doing, Paula? Nate in the house. Oh, what's up, D&D? Hi, Ben. Doing good. Lost B in the house. What's happening? Just working on this backyard gym action. This is where the weights are. So, yeah, Lost B. It is nice. I'm excited to make some headway on it. It's been here for a little bit, waiting for attention. I got this thing that I bought and didn't get to build yet. I think it just needs to be moved so I have some space here. I'll get to building it later, but for right now, it just needs to clear out, kind of thing. These ones, this is 100 pounds dumbbell. Great for a farmer's walk. What's up, Yolanda? Holy Toledo. Hi, Thelma. Yeah, this is, the outdoor gym it needs attention. And certainly my friend Vincent and his really cool backyard gym. It's just like inspiring me. So, you know, I want to be out here. There's things I want to do, and it's just the space isn't conducive for doing the work. It's like I've got all this stuff. It's ready to go. Just have to organize it a bit. So, Forgive me if I'm not glued to the phone, but I'll come back and chat with you. Just want to get some things going here. My friend, my friend calls it body doubling. What's up from Arkansas? Hey, James, back. James is back. Yolanda said howdy last time, but you didn't reply, man. What's up, James? I'm here in Glenpool, Oklahoma, says D&D. Clearing the backyard, visualizing. Whoop, let's come back. Yeah, the I have two of those 100-pound dumbbells. They're great for farmers walks, farmer carries, and I'm not curling that by any stretch. Clearing the backyard and then visualizing where you want to place everything. Yeah, that's awesome. Your walks are probably motivating you as well. Absolutely. You are motivating me. Yolanda, chill pill, stay positive. Liam Nava says hi on YouTube. Lost Bees over here. D&D player 0986. Hello to everyone cross platform, he says. Yeehaw! Yeah, it feels good. It took a little longer than I expected to get everything set up to do the live as well as clean and organized, but thank you for being here. You absolutely are motivating me, and I'm excited to, you know, make this project happen and chat with you while I'm doing it. So thanks for body doubling me, as my friend and I like to say when we just kind of hang out and watch each other do housework or whatever. So this is actually a pull-up bar station, like a dip station, but it got weathered and just forgotten about. Now it's in the way. Cool. This box is very deteriorated. It's crazy. That's going straight to the trash. Be right back. This is the fat bar. It came out on the Impact Live a day or two ago. Yes, the transformation begins. Is it dirt base or concrete? I think a travertine tile or something. Some tile out here, and then there's some dirt as well. Yeah, yeah. It's, just grabbing this guy, little squeegee, get some of the dirt off. Just, yeah. Grass is a bit overgrown back here as well. How you doing, chimp? Clear that grass, gotta go. It's a humble space, but there's enough room. for a weight bench. Interesting. That'll go in the trash. Okay. What's in there? Cool. Yeah, the sun is coming this way. I think this is the right way to do it. Nice. Come on. These standards for 25s. Um, Yolanda said you were recovering. What are you recovering from? Oh, you're working on employee schedule. Cool. Yeah, we can. There is improvement. Check it out. Getting closer to being able to do some true resistance training out here. I also have an indoor gym with weights in there. The goal is to get it all outside. So it's truly outdoors. I can reclaim that space that's inside. Thank you for noticing. Yes. Yolanda has had several surgeries on her eye. You weren't allowed to do anything, had to stay down. Oh my gosh. It'd be so frustrating, no doubt. Yikes. Hello, Ariana. How's your eyesight? Are you okay, or is everything? October 31st went blind on your right eye. Oh my goodness. That sounds difficult. um, did they find out why, or? Mm, 5 procedures. Y'all on YouTube, Yolanda has had 5 procedures on her eye. She went blind October 31st. She had complete detachment of the retina. Oh my goodness. Were you in an accident, or like how does that happen? Yikes. Confident that you'll be healed. Love that. Cool. Healed as in you'll have your eyesight back, or just like, or what? Said it's trauma or possible age. Yes, hoping to get your eyesight back. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Amazing. Well, yeah. Your username absolutely makes sense. Stay positive. I said absolutely not age. LOL. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, age. Age, schmage. We will not go gently into the dark, dark night. D&D says, through the power of the Lord you shall be healed. All right. Uh, hmm. We got these 45 bumpers. Oh, that's a 35. Excuse me. I do have 45s, but yes. Yes. Yeah, the thing with moving all this stuff is that it's not light. It's in fact called weights because it's a lot of weight. So picked a good time to do it because it's not hot. I want to pick it up like that. There we go. Slippery. We don't want that. Hmm. It's a little too high for the bench, but Mm. Mm. Those are bench can't be lowered. Can't. Well, I guess we go in there. I was trying. What was that? Yep. That should work. And get some of these. Should be a preacher curl thing here too. Let's just use on for giggles. Yeah. There we go. Yes, no better time than now, says Yolanda. Very good time. You'll feel so good when you wake up tomorrow, look at the backyard, see the progress. Oh, yeah. What's up, Chill Pill? Body doubling in effect. We are doing the thing. Voila. There we go, guys. It's not perfect, but a little bit of space has been carved out. Whoop. These can go away. And we'll do a little more incline. Let's see how that is. Yeah, cool. It works. Let's see. Bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? This is very much missing. Not very wide seat. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it was not expensive. That's what I can say about this machine. It was not expensive. That needs to be tightened. And we'll tighten that. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. I think if we lose that, ideally, you can get these. Oh man, cracking from the sun. Woo! Unfortunately, I think it's just made for a smaller person. Like, yeah, D&D, no day like the present. Yeah, not expensive. It does work. I feel like it's made for smaller body than mine. Like shorter people in general or something. But I will still be able to figure out a way to get a good workout on it, no doubt. No doubt at all. Let's see. So, if we want to like get some overhead press on this, we'd have to, yeah, I gotta move that. I don't know if there's a way around it. It's too close. Oh, I could go higher. Ugh. This went higher. For that one, I could probably not have to move this. And there's a whole mess of stuff back here that's useful. It's just not useful right now. I need to get it organized, get it cleaned up, and then it's go time. Got a lot of kinetic energy. What's up, Monkey Fraggle? Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I ended that live and then I started going live here, and it was I ended up setting this all up. So uh, not a lot of time in between, but I'll check that. Thank you for your message. White Stone, new name. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I will improvise. What's nearly impossible for you? Yes. How you doing, Monkey Fraggle? I am a fan of Fraggles. Oh, Monkey Fraggle. Yes, I know Moki. There's someone in my family goes by Moki. Right on, right on. Hey, yeah. We got bags of sand everywhere. There's a fair amount of trash, but trash is easy enough to take care of. It's all the stuff that is useful, and if you just Jenga that shit, like Rubik's Cube it, align it, bam, then it's going to be like a really good thing. Um, that's the tough stuff to figure out. Oh yeah, there's got to be. I'll take my PM walking light and see if I can find the other piece. There's one more piece to this. Around here. Boom. Well, oh, what is that? I'm okay. Is there a way to move this seat back? This guy is back on. Mm-hmm. Must be the other way. Think we might be missing a piece, and that's okay. Oh yeah. All right. So it's got some functionality. Let's see. Okay. Stark in the house. D&D says, just letting you know I'll be in and out of the chat, but I'm still here just working on a D&D map. Cool, cool. Stark Industries on YouTube says, hello, Mr. Burns. I'm on my way to work now. Wish you a nice day. Hey, man, thank you so much for stopping by. You know, working on my backyard gym action, so appreciate you dropping in. Staying positive. Yolanda says, let there be light. Yes, it's coming together. I would say so. I would say so. I don't know. Perhaps it's a bit of perfectionist in me that makes it difficult to do anything sometimes. I have a vision and I'm like, it's not going to be like that, so I won't start it or whatever. But I'm always happy when I start, and there we go. Functionality does not require perfection. Eduardo, yeah, some gym action, cool, cool. Yeah, Eduardo, man, I've been standing in the light. This is a piece of equipment I've had for a while that I used for a little while that got neglected. I had to do other projects and things, so this is kind of the rebirth of the backyard resistance setup. Yeah. It's a little worse for wear. Like I'm sitting on it and I can hear the wood cracking, but I think it's safe enough. I think it's safe enough. So, yeah, feeling good. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring a Bob out here too, but then we've got this. So, don't know where Bob will live. Bob might just have to stay. Bob might have to stay in there. Hmm. I have a an indoor patio space. Uh, Eduardo says you always seem to be in such a good mood. Well, there's probably good reason for that, and I will say that I am not always in a good mood. Um, and going live and meeting you guys, you all, is kind of newer for me, so I'm excited about it and I feel good about it right now. Um, and I'm doing things. I'm including you. I'm going live when I'm doing things for myself that I feel good about doing, like going for a walk, working out, seeing my friend Vincent and Aoife, um, doing yoga in the park, things like that. So those are all things that make me happy, and I'm putting that out. But there is a little bit of drop too, um, when I turn off the live and it's like, back to work. I got boring stuff to do that is not the highlight of my day. So I am trying to share the highlights of my day, but the reality is I'm not always in a good mood. I'm not always doing cool stuff. I have all the doldrums just like anybody else that you know we should not live, including the dishes. Maybe I should live the dishes. I don't know. Maybe they'll get done faster, but uh yeah, I mean, there's some things that I intend to not share, probably not in my house kind of live stuff. But I don't know, maybe. Uh, so I do, and staying positive on TikTok says, I noticed that too, but being in a good mood is a choice, and I do believe that. I do accept that as reality in general. It's certainly true, at least sometimes. And the fact of the matter is, we are all going through our own battles. We're all going through stuff. We're all having tough times in our own ways. Complicated problems that aren't easily fixed with platitudes and things like that. And that's just reality. So you can absolutely, in my experience, choose to be in a good mood. You can absolutely choose to how you show up in life, how you show up in relationships, how you show up to work, how you show up. Choosing your attitude, absolutely, even despite what you might be going through, because you look in somebody's eyes, and you may or may not be able to tell they're going through something, but deep down inside, there's a whole person there with complications, difficulties. Somebody said something mean to them, or they're dealing with an illness, a chronic illness, 5 procedures on their eye, like just crazy stuff. You just can't even fathom the depth of pain or trouble that somebody's going through. Eduardo, the first time that we met, you came to me with a question, that was really deep and tough. So, yeah, uh, I'm happy that you're seeing me in a good mood, because I want to share that good vibe with you. I want to show up for myself with good vibrations and good attitude. And I think one of the worst things that I could do is show up on the internet and start being nasty. You know, uh, Even though I'm sure, like you, sometimes I feel less than in a good mood or whatever. But yeah, so it's definitely performative. Like, my channel is for entertainment purposes only. Like, keep that in mind. But I also intend to be authentic with you, and yeah, so I'm trying to show up in a good mood for you. D&D says, I'm glad you started doing that. I live to see your progress. Love to see your progress. Cool. Hey, thanks for showing up, D&D. You know, you are here quite often, and it means a lot to me that you show up and you contribute and that you're positive. So thank you for that. And good job on your videos. You know, it sounds like you got some success going on your channel. Happy to hear that. Keep going. Keep on going. You will talk me through it through the dishes. Thank you very much. Uh, yes, it is important to be kind. You know, we're electric, vibrational, so yeah, doing things that spread the good stuff. You know, that's kind of what I'm all about. Yeah. Um. That said, I'm human. Eduardo says, I really like the streams. Absolutely. How much percentage of suffering slash bad mood is caused by overthinking? I wonder. The way you worded that is incredible. Your English is so good and poignant. Like it's well written what you said, the way you said it too. Uh, what percentage of suffering, bad mood is caused by overthinking? I wonder. Uh, a good amount, right? Staying positive says, good question, 100% a good question. Um, and I think that, you know, there's a difference between pain and suffering. And pain is immediate, right? So I punch you in the face, you're gonna feel the pain. That's real. That's right now. That's pain. And you can't you can't avoid it. It's unavoidable. You get punched in the face, it's gonna hurt. Okay, it's gonna hurt for a little while, maybe a long while. Suffering is like the day before, you just walking around thinking, I hope nobody punches me in the face. I really don't want to get punched in the face. Please don't punch me in the face. Oh, I don't even know who might do it, but what I really don't want to happen is to get punched in the face. Please, nobody punch me in the face. And you're anxious about it. You're creating an idea, a reality in your mind that's not happening. And so that is suffering. And likewise, when you remove yourself from the present into the future, say, that guy punched me 2 years ago. Ah, it hurts so bad. I just can't stop thinking about how I got punched in the face. It was so bad. I broke my nose. I had to go to the hospital. I had to have a reconstructive surgery on my nose. Now I can't breathe right, and I just think about that stupid guy and that stupid punch like multiple times a day. And that's suffering, because of course it happened. It's real, and you may be changed by it. But to relive it over and over is causing yourself pain that is unnecessary. The difference between pain and suffering is that pain is right now and it's unavoidable, and suffering is not right now. It's anxiety about the future, or it's being stuck in the past. Um, it is avoidable. You could occupy your mind or your body with other things. Uh, Certainly, you can remember, but we control the mind, and you can have a thought. You are not your thoughts. You can let it go. You can occupy your mind and your heart and your self with other things. So, in my opinion, remember, it's my channel, so it's my mic, and these are my thoughts. Does not mean it's reality. Doesn't mean it's your reality or reality for everybody else or anybody else. It's just mine. And so, yeah, that's the difference between pain and suffering. And to answer your question, I think it's possible that a great deal of suffering, perhaps all suffering, is caused by overthinking. Because it's completely avoidable. Because suffering is different than pain, right? My hot take. D&D player says, "Thank you. It means a lot. You as well as Vince and Impact keep me going in fitness. I wouldn't have even started a channel in the first place without finding you guys." Right on, man. We all have a voice. We all have a unique experience. We all have a life and stories to share. And that is the beauty, the democracy of media these days. Uh, it's not just one demographic. It's not just one type of person's stories being told and sold and shoved down your throat through a TV with 5 channels. That's, you know, we have choice in media. If you are choosing to be here and hear my stories and hear my experience and hear my ideas and to join the community and share with each other and listen to across platforms, right? How cool is that? Like everybody's contribution to the chat. So you could be doing anything else right now, and it's an honor to be here with you, to be the conduit for the communication, for the conversation, for the creative, you know, vibration that we got going on. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here for that, and thank you for joining, for sure. You have so many options as far as what you could be giving your attention to right now, and just I'm just a guy trying to improve myself and better myself, and take care of a one of a million projects that I have that's just sitting on the back burner. And for whatever reason, today's the day I clear a little bit of space, and now have some more functionality in the backyard. It doesn't take a lot, but what it does take is action. It takes from I mean, I can't tell you how long it's been, but it's been a long time. And I don't know what it is that moves me from consideration to action. I don't know what it is for you that moves you to action, but something to consider, because a little bit of action goes a long way. Absolutely. Eduardo says on YouTube says, "Thank you. I mean, usually my English is really not that good." I I mean, copy and paste your comment and write it down, and massage it a little bit. But you've got a really important question there, I think, and the way it's worded is is really well done. Um, it's got some humor. It's a little bit funny because it's referencing itself. So I know that's a lot for English as a second language for you, but I would hold on to that and don't let that one go. That was a great question, really good question, and often the questions are way more important than the answers, right? I mean, regardless of language, we know that. Great question. Eduardo on YouTube says to occupy the mind with other thoughts. So you try to think about a positive possible future instead? Uh, it's not exactly what I'm saying. Um, there's a man named Don DePani. He talks about attention. This lighting is so bad. I can't stand it. I can't stand it much longer. I don't know why that is like that. Give me just a moment. We shan't be having that. be away. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's like a shadow right across my face. Anywho, I wouldn't want to look at that. It's hard enough, I'm sure. Um, to occupy the mind with other thoughts. So you try to think about a positive possible future instead. Uh, I think giving yourself the power to control your attention, right? Like right now, I assume that you're engaged in this conversation. You're looking at the screen, you're listening to my voice, you're paying attention to the words, what they mean, and also kind of figuring it out for yourself. What your thoughts are, what your ideas are, and you're probably listening pretty well, but also thinking about what you'll say next. And that's splitting your attention a little bit. So we want to practice uh, active listening, you know, and that's giving our speaker a fuller attention because it's never going to be perfect. You're always going to have the monkey in the back of the mind, like playing the bongos or whatever. It's just how loud is it, you know? Um, I don't mean to be obtuse. So you can control your attention just like you can control your body, right? If I want to reach out for the phone, I have the thought, it's pretty seamless. But if you are healing, you had an injury or something like that, you may have to really think about it, really try and move your hand to pick something up. You know what I mean? There's lots of stuff going on. And to make that action happen. And it's the same with the mind and your attention. Hey, Emily, we, we had a battle earlier. I lost. Emily won. Um, but yeah, so, uh, you can control your attention, you can control your mind in the same way that you control your body. It's harder to do because it's not a physical thing. It's a internal and you can't see it. You can't, I mean, you can visualize it. You can close your eyes and imagine. You can use your imagination. Hey, uh, but it takes practice, just like when you're a baby learning to walk or crawl, those things. Similarly, the mind is able to be uh, controlled by you, you know. And so you can put your attention to more positive things. That's maybe the long way around the rain barrel to explain that. Uh, but I hope that makes sense. I don't know. You have follow up questions to to you know dial that in. Let me know, please. D&D says, Eduardo, your English, D&D player 0986 on YouTube says, Eduardo, your English is great, and I'm so glad you can use it and somewhat practice it here. It is a gift. Yeah, totally. Welcome to the chat. Like, use English. My Spanish is very bad. Mi español es muy malo, pero me gusta español. Entonces, usar tu español as much as you can tolerate my questions. But yeah, I'd love to speak in Spanish with you or French. You get some French, Japanese. Those are languages that I have some experience with. So if you have those in your back pocket, um, feel free to bust them out. Other languages I'm curious about, I'd love to learn about, and things like that. But please use a translator because I'm not going to understand. uh, for sure. Um, Eduardo R. Preto on YouTube says, thank you. Yes, not all the internet is BS, thankfully. Heard. Uh, D&D says, yeah, I'm glad there's calm and kind places like this chat. I've met so many great people here. What is this? Hello?
Nathaniel!
What is happening? Is that Elroy?
That's the real Elroy, bro.
The real Elroy. Von Velkenhausen?
Yes.
Well,
What's up, birds?
welcome to the live, brother. I don't see your image. Are you just audio?
And then, oh, does this work?
Ah, there,
Hi.
there he is.
There you are, bro.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Uh, folks,
How are you doing?
this is Elroy von Velkenhausen, and
All the way from Belgium, bro.
all the way from Belgium. How do I make your screen the one that I'm looking at instead of my mug? You're just this tiny little
I have
stamp
no
on my
idea.
screen. Um, but Elroy, let me introduce Elroy. Elroy is el mejor. He is the man. He's a gymnastics coach. He's a stunt man. He's a professional bar tag player, and he's my friend. And we went to stunt school, stunt training in France, as where I met Elroy 3 4 years ago now. And
Yeah.
he and I went live on his channel. He was doing like a one like it was a one extra pull up every day.
Yeah,
Remind
exactly.
me of
It
that
was
challenge.
a challenge. Every day I had to add, I think, two L-sit pull-ups, five push-ups, five sit-ups, and five squats.
Oh
And
man,
at the end of the 30-day challenge, we went live. I was like, I have no idea. We were at like 150 push-ups, 200 squats, another 150 sit-ups, and almost 60 L-sit pull-ups. It was amazing.
that's incredible. Uh, Elroy is an inspiration, and bro, you were teaching me a round off, and I messed up my I messed up my knee on that damn round off in France, and it is recently kind of gone away. You know, the pain has gone away, and now I mean
Nice.
I'm not shying away from round offs, but I'm also like I'm not in a gym uh, with mats, you know, to get my practice in. But I'm gonna get that round off. I have been doing
Definitely.
cartwheels, handstands, and headstands, and all kinds of stuff in the park. Some stunt rolls and things. But yeah, man, so I'm going live on YouTube, my YouTube channel, so they can't see you, but over on
Okay.
TikTok, Elroy Van
Van Welkenhausen.
Van Welkenhausen. He
So crazy.
is joined the live, and it's a real honor to have you. So, what are you
It's
up
a
to
real honor
today?
to be here, bro. I saw the invitation. I couldn't join back then because I was asleep.
What time is it there? Are
But
you in Belgium?
it's right now. I have to look. 7 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock.
Assuming the morning then.
A.M. A.M. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nigh 10 p.m. here where I'm at.
What? No way.
So, are you going to CUC this year, brother?
Unfortunately, not. No,
Yeah.
this is actually my first session that I'm sitting out.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's okay. It's for work as well. We
Nice.
are opening a new sportainment park,
Mm.
and I'm so happy to be promoted and to help with the setup, startup for the second park.
That.
So this is what I'm doing right now. Almost every day, going to the park, making sure that every attraction up there is up and running, that the suppliers will give us a training. I have to document everything, um, make some SOPs, like
Hmm.
standard operational procedures.
Yeah. We call them SOPs.
SOP, yeah.
SOPs.
But it's really nice. It's really nice. So, um, unfortunately, I'm sitting out this
Hmm.
session on CUC,
Yeah.
but actually going also on a vacation this September with my brother, and it's a big one, so it's good. We're going to Japan.
You said a competition?
No, it's not competition. A vacation, just vacation. Me and my brother.
What is
We're
this?
going to Japan.
Oh, a vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, folks on YouTube, D&D Eduardo, can you tell me if you are able to hear and understand Elroy? Let me know. I'm just curious.
I'm
Um,
curious as well.
yeah, yeah, you're broadcasting there, bro. That's so cool. You're going to Japan. Oh, we may have lost Elroy. You can hear him. Okay, good. Yeah, they can hear you. Japan trip vacation sounds great. Uh, Eduardo says yes. Japan trip vacation. D&D says yes. Sounds great. So right on. And I presume everyone on TikTok can hear him just fine because I think you're looking at him too.
Let's go.
Staying positive.
Every day, brother. Every day. How are you doing? What's your
Oh,
daily routine for now? What's going on?
well, funny you should ask. Um, this little guy. Hold on. This this little guy just won't stop talking, so I'm just gonna bring him over here. Uh,
Oh my god!
this is this is Bo Dog.
It's so cute.
He's a good boy. Uh,
What's his name?
his name is Bo Dog. Woo! uh, yeah, he wasn't gonna stop meowing until I took him out to play. But yeah, so I've been
Heading outside.
yeah, that morning sun. That's good stuff. So lately
Yeah.
I've been working out in the mornings, going live on YouTube and TikTok at 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. Um, we do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, more stuff. Just as a to bring on the day and connect with the community. And then I'll charge up my phone, and then I'll go for a walk to the park. I'll do some yoga, handstands, headstands, stunt rolls, things like that. I want to get a mat that I can bring with me that allows me to do more stunt stuff in the park. But you know, it may end up being I got to throw it in the truck to get there to do more stuff at the park, and we'll see how it goes. But that's what I've been doing lately. I have I had
All
some,
right, nice.
yeah. And then I'll go live again
I'm
at
actually
night to
testing out
get
something. Can you hear me?
10,000 steps in. What's that?
Shit, wait. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, nice. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you. I can also hear an
I can hear
echo.
you. I can also hear. Oh shit. That's my car.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's so cool to
I'm
see
so
you.
sorry, but I have
Let's
to. So cool to see you. Yeah,
let's
it's so nice.
let's go
But
live
I'm so
again
sorry. I
and
have
do a
to turn off
workout.
my camera.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
No problem, brother. Because I can still talk with you guys,
Ah,
so
okay.
that's nice. But while I'm driving, it's not so safe to hold my phone in my hands. So let's not do that.
It's all good. Hey, I'm getting
It's all good. Hey,
a pretty
I'm
bad
getting
echo, so
pretty
let's
bad echo,
let's jump
so
on a live again and do
let's
a
jump on the
workout
live again
together
and do
sometime
a
soon.
workout sometime soon. Yes, you know what? Let's do that.
It's really good to see your face, brother.
We'll.
Thank you for
It's really
joining
good
the
to see your
live,
face,
doing
brother.
a
Yeah, it's really
taking
good
the
to see you
invite.
too, bro.
Right on. All right,
Let's do
well,
that. Let's keep in touch.
yeah,
Let's schedule some time that we can go live,
absolutely.
and then we'll have a workout together, bro.
I love it. It might be nighttime for you.
Sick. Might be nighttime for me. Or like early in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Will be nice. Will be nice. All right. See you around, folks. It was nice having me up here. I love it. Appreciate it. Thank you. And hopefully see you guys soon.
Thanks for joining, Elroy. You have a great day. Drive safe.
Have a great. Thank you so much. You guys too. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Bye. Ah, yeah, he's a good dude. Such a good dude. Um, that was a off chance. Like it said, invite Elroy to be a guest, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? There, we were not in the throes of our conversation when I invited him. Like you said, he was asleep, and I guess he woke up, got the notification, and joined. So I thought we were having a great conversation before he joined as well. And so thank you for your patience with that. I, I haven't invited anybody else to the live, but that was a real treat to connect with Elroy. He's a good guy. Um, and if you like bar tag, like people chasing after each other, tagging each other, like a team sport, he's got like videos um, of him competing for the world championship bar tag stuff. It's so cool. Check him out. He's, if you should be able to follow him on TikTok. I'm not sure if he's on YouTube or not, but uh, yeah. And if you're still out there, Elroy, you should know that I am also going to miss the summer session at Campus Universe Cascade. Sadly, it is also there are good things about it for me too. It's my first year not going in 4 years, so um, there are things that I'm doing here at home, like rebuilding my backyard gym, for instance. So I will focus on making my space more stunt friendly. That's my goal, since I'll be missing the session in France and all of my friends there. Um, and the cool thing, so cool about CUC is that it's an international session. So people are from all over, generally, mostly from Europe, but we're worldwide, and it's an international session. So, I've met some incredible people from all over the world doing stunts. It's been an incredible part of my life. I absolutely love it, and I'm sad to miss it, but I'll be back. Be back next year. Um, Eduardo says, Capanesian. What is Capanesian? Was that plus one pull up per day, pull ups every day? I can't tell you. I don't know exactly, but I can tell you that he was doing progressively more workouts, more reps and sets every day. He was just adding more stuff every day, and he got really far. And it was tough stuff like L sit pull ups. He's an incredibly strong human, and it's a pleasure to be a part of that. And we went live at the stunt school, stunt training session, and I joined him for some of that. And it was real fun. D&D says, Japanese, is that what you were saying, Eduardo? Nice interruption, says Staying Positive on TikTok. It was a lot. Yes. Uh, yes, my cute cat is named Bodog. He's a very cute cat. Uh, Suffering and unforgiveness. Yeah. Yeah, if you can learn to forgive, you can let a lot of that suffering go. Portuguese. You speak Portuguese? Staying positive. Someone is in my box. That must have been Elroy. What do you mean? That was a lot. It was a lot. Lisa Killian, I'm disabled from Welcome In. Very vocal. Um, I'm not sure I follow Staying Positive. Let me know. Okay, so yes, typo. Japanese. Oh, is he learning Japanese at all? Oh, I didn't see that in time to ask him. That's a good question. Elroy, if you're in the chat, we want to know if you're learning Japanese for your trip. Staying Positive says, the messages are scrambled. I will just listen. Oh no. Oh no. Hmm. It might just be like me reading them out of order too. I don't know. I'm getting better at this. I appreciate your patience and your contributions to the chat. A good deal. Eduardo on YouTube says, is a good feeling the idea you can have the control on what you put your attention and energy on. Yes, absolutely, brother. Life is so short and there's so many options, places, and people. Yeah, you nailed it, man. D&D says, indeed, Eduardo. Eduardo says, how much do we can control and how much is just fate or luck on luck? Ah, yes. Eduardo asking the real questions. Yeah, man. It's you're a philosopher. You're in the right place. These are these are good questions. Great questions to have. Um, and perhaps futile to try and answer, but what did I say the other night? Like, oh man, it was good. It was so good. It'll come back to me. Staying Positive says it's all good. I need time to overthink it. His question. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Very funny. I love it. I need time to overthink it myself. Oh, wow. Uh, There's who was it? Are we deterministic? Are we gears in a deterministic machine, or do we have? Are we just atoms? Bouncing around with random swerving. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Free will is the question that you're asking. You're asking about free will, and it is an age-old question that I don't know anyone would claim to know, or I don't think anybody should claim to know. But yeah, free will, if we absolve ourselves of free will, we say we're just gears in a deterministic machine where everything's planned out for us, then we lose responsibility, right? We don't have any responsibility in a system where we have no free will. Another way to say that is luck favors the prepared. And it's also true that we have no control over many aspects of our lives. We talked about that the other day too. Like where you're born, color of your skin, your orientation, like so many things just not in your control that have a huge impact on the rest of your life. But so much is in your control. And what is in your control, there's free will. But I'm not going to will myself to be, you know, from Africa or from Europe. Like it's just not going to happen. There are things that are innate about us. Yeah. What a crazy live. I mean, we've already done the 10,000 steps. Um, I went live with strangers, and Emily's one of them. She showed up in the chat later after beating me ruthlessly. I don't even understand that game, but there was some TikTok game. And then Elroy joined the chat. I haven't talked to him in months, maybe a year, maybe since he was coaching me on the round off, and I landed poorly, hurt my knee. It's like feeling pretty bad about that. Yeah, it was cool though. How crazy was that? Staying Positive says on TikTok. Eduardo on YouTube says, but can you manifest a specific future? Do you believe in that? The power of belief and the power of manifesting and all of that. How much power do you have in that regard, in your opinion? It's an excellent question. Excellent question. Again, I'll say luck favors the prepared. So I don't know how much battery do I have? How much time do you have? Because I certainly have some thoughts on this. Um, Maybe we save that for another time. Uh, because I do still have dishes to do, and we're past 10 p.m. my time. I don't know. You guys, how are y'all feeling? My battery's actually kind of low, so I don't want it to die during the live. Hey, Tangelo, Pomfron. It's an excellent question, though. Staying positive says, I would prefer to answer this once rested. Eduardo says, God, please give me more time. Yeah, that's tough, man. Let's see what's happening over here. I'll try to be brief. I'll touch on it, but let's revisit this, you guys. Let's come back to it because it's a hot topic, right? Let me read your question out loud again. Eduardo on YouTube says, "Can you manifest a specific future? Do you believe in that? The power of belief and the power of manifesting and all of that. How much power do you have in that regard?" In the simplest of terms, and I think we're gonna bow out shortly after. In the simplest of terms, your thoughts become things. You can manifest and create with your mind and your thoughts and your hands some things quite simply. And I think that the power of writing, taking a pen to paper and expressing literally the thoughts, the words, the concepts, the ideas, the images by drawing or writing out words that are in your mind onto paper is the simplest form of manifesting. It's the simplest way of making a thought a thing. And you've taken it from whatever dimension is inside of you in your mind and you've just made it 2D. It's flat on the paper. In a sense, it's 3D because there's texture with the ink on top of the paper. Okay. However, that is just the beginning. If you want to see things happen, if you want to say manifest more of that thing, like you want to manifest a lifestyle or a relationship or money or something, uh, there's more work to do beyond just writing it down. But I will say, having the thought, training that mental model to your brain and your mind to focus, to come back to an idea, and then to put it to paper is a great start. It's an amazing start. And there are things that you cannot just will into existence. And I'll say that. Temper it, your expectations with that. But also, don't discount your power, your ability to create your life, your world, the things that you want. Um, and if it's positive and you're not trying to hurt anybody, your likelihood of making those things happen are going to be way higher, I think. And that's I think that's it for right now. Um, but yeah, you're not going to just will yourself into $1 million. I think. Yeah, there's got to be some more substance to it. I think. But can you steer yourself in the direction of the life that you want? If you're young, over time, day after day, putting in the thoughts, putting in the idea, putting in the writing, taking the action of the things that will make that writing happen. Yeah, I mean, that's That's likely. Yeah, I think so. Uh, Eduardo on YouTube, because if that's the case, you can try to manifest something based on your ego and superficial thing that is not even the right path, you know? I mean, yeah, people will uh, shoot themselves in the foot, so to speak, all the time because they think that they want something and they put their mind to that thing, and it, you know, I want to be a, I want to deal in drugs or something like that, and people do that, and they become good at it, and then it's not actually a positive thing for them ultimately. Uh, but some people, maybe it is. Uh, Staying positive says to be continued. Yes, this is very interesting. Different people with different responses. Absolutely. Chill Pill says wayfinding. Yeah, we're like, you know, bumping around a foreign house in the dark. We're hitting walls and seeing cracks of light and all that good stuff. Staying positive says, "Oh no, Eduardo, it is morning where he lives. I will be thinking about this all night." Is it morning where Eduardo is? Maybe you misunderstood me. Eduardo says, "Just give me a Lamborghini already." Yeah, I know the feeling. All right, all right, y'all. I've had an incredible night. Thank you so much for being here. We got a thing done. We got a thing started. There's so much more to do, and yeah. Eduardo says I didn't even sleep yet, and yes, it's 6 in the morning. Okay. Staying positive. Good night to you. I appreciate you. Namaste. You beautiful people. What a cool chat. I had so much fun. Thank you for being here. Until next time. Good night. Good night. Good day, people. Yes. You'll get your Lambo.